addressing school violence.
So what we need to see happen is psychologists, social workers, not just assigned to 5 schools. These are high-risk schools. Make sure that they have social workers and psychologists there in the school so the kids can always have access to them. Additionally, we need to educate. Most times, the children really do not know how to manage their emotions.
James, like Neptune Figaro, says the presence of police officers with guns may leave children feeling uncomfortable, particularly as their school has already been stigmatized as being high risk. James, however, is questioning the role and function of the police at the schools.
If a fight breaks out, will they be able to, take their firearms out? I feel like these are the questions that we need answers to. What are the parameters in which they would be performing their duties?
Like Dr. Dowlat, Neptune Figaro says the police should remain out of sight and engage with external threats only. From September 8th, 2 police officers, 1 armed, will be placed at 50 secondary schools, while 10 primary and 10 secondary schools are to have increased patrols. Jensen Lavend, CNC3 News.
Thanks, Jensen. Now, with the new school year starting tomorrow, many parents spent the weekend rushing through last-minute shopping. In San Fernando, we asked parents if they feel prepared for the term ahead. Here's what they told us.
No, I'm not. Because I didn't get money in time to buy everything. City Corporation. But I do casual work, so yeah.
Sure, we're still getting ready. They're gonna get a haircut, actually. Yeah, but yeah, I think we're ready. They really excited for tomorrow. Yes, I am completely ready to get the kids back out of the house.
Sure, man. You can always put things in place beforehand.
I have no choice but to.
Why you know?
Because the children have to go to school and I have to be prepared. They have to be prepared. Yes, indeed. We got the week extra and we were very grateful for it.
A second body believed to be that of a Venezuelan national washed ashore at Balandra Beach this morning. Police suspect it may be linked to a United States airstrike that destroyed a boat allegedly carrying 11 Venezuelans along with drugs, guns and ammunition. The discovery was made around 8:30 a.m. by a villager husking coconuts on his estate. He told police he was alerted by a foul stench and vultures feeding on the body. It follows yesterday's grim find in Cumana, where the first body was recovered, missing an arm and a leg and bearing burn marks on the skin. Coming up next, a former PNM minister's wife and daughter received HDC contracts before the elections. We'll have the details after the break.
Plumbing problems? Don't guess. Call Plumbing Solutions at 628-4646. Proud to be serving Trinidad and Tobago for over 20 years. We do it all. Maintenance and repairs, new construction, sewer lines, inspection, drain cleaning, leak detection. We are licensed and insured. So call Plumbing Solutions at 628-4646.
High blood pressure doesn't wait, and neither should you. Aja Nutrition's blood pressure support is crafted with a clinical strength blend to help you take control naturally. Gentle on the body, powerful for your heart. Blood pressure support by Aja Nutrition. Naturally strong.
Don't forget, we are Food Basket Superstore right here in Arima. Come see for yourself. From stationeries to household items and so much more right here at Food Basket Superstore in Arima.
I really love the variety. There's something for everyone here.
Welcome back. Foreign and CARICOM Affairs Minister Sean Sobers is defending Trinidad and Tobago's representation at the second Africa CARICOM Summit in Ethiopia. Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar is not attending the event. Her absence prompted questions from former PNM Minister Camille Robinson-Regis, who suggested on social media that Trinidad and Tobago was being ignored at CARICOM or that the Prime Minister was otherwise engaged. Minister Sobers has dismissed these claims as baseless. He confirmed that a high-level delegation led by the Deputy Permanent Secretary and the head of the CARICOM division has been sent to represent the country. Speaking in Gasparillo today, Sobers said the delegation is fully briefed and capable of advancing TNT's interests at the summit. He adds that any suggestion the country is not properly represented is a false narrative.
I've been spoken to on the matter nearly every single day. We would have received a brief from even before, which would have come out from the heads of government meeting that I attended in Jamaica. And so we have an agenda, which is, as far as I'm aware, the last report that I would have read is being dealt with in a comprehensive way. So yes, Trinidad and Tobago is properly represented, contrary to any type of ridiculous narrative that may be spun by anybody opposite to us.
Sobers also addressed remarks made by Venezuela's Interior Minister Diosdado Cabello, who criticized Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar. He described the comments as unfortunate, but emphasized that TNT and Venezuela maintain close diplomatic relations. He adds that the ministry engages daily with its mission in Caracas to ensure ties remain strong. However, TNT has yet to appoint an ambassador to Venezuela. A major power outage at Roxborough Hospital in Tobago affected critical operations and forced dialysis patients to divert. The Tobago Regional Health Authority confirmed that on Saturday morning, Roxborough Hospital lost electricity supply after a TNTech power outage. Backup systems also failed, affecting critical operations and forcing dialysis patients to be moved to other facilities. Accident and emergency remained open, but the incident highlighted the vulnerability of health services dependent on a reliable grid. The outage occurred less than 2 months after TNTech assured Tobago that its power supply was stable. TNTech issued a public statement on July 29th following 2 voltage dips, insisting that the integrity of the grid, particularly Tobago's supply, was intact. Efforts to restore full services at the hospital are ongoing. Relatives of PNM General Secretary Foster Cummings received more than $15 million in Housing Development Corporation contract extensions ahead of the 2025 general elections. A CNC3 News investigation found HDC documents showing that 2 companies led by Juliet Cummings, the former minister's wife, and Abiola Cummings, his daughter, received 6 contracts. On April 16th, PCAL Services was granted 5 contracts with $13.2 million to remove waste at HDC Edinburgh South, Lisa's Gardens, Embarcadere, Maloney Gardens, and Roystonia. Rivulet Investments received 1 contract at HDC Buenintento Phase 1 and Glenroy. The HDC document states there were no tenders for the contracts, but Cummings tells CNC3 News that all was above board. He says, quote, "Both companies mentioned have been doing business with the government for years, certainly predating my cabinet and parliamentary appointments," end quote. And he's standing by the tendering procedures presided over by the board and management of the HDC. Both PCAL and Rivulet have also provided services for the National Maintenance Training and Security Company since 2019. Hidden for over a decade behind thick bushes, the Gasparillo Early Childhood Care and Education Center has been left to rot. Built under the People's Partnership as part of a $312 million program, the school was never used and quickly became an eyesore. Inside, broken glass, garbage, and signs of squatting tell the story of years of neglect. Now the community and local representatives are pushing to repurpose the center into a preschool and creative arts hub. The nearby Gasparillo Police Station also wants to use part of the compound to park patrol vehicles, and the Gasparillo Government Primary School is hoping to access the grounds for use as a playing field.
Many people within Gasparilla could come and utilize the center for other activities within the evening. The Gasparilla Government Primary School would have spoken to me this morning, and they said, listen, in the past they would have utilized the community center as a proper play field for the children who attend the school, and we intend to speak to the Minister of Education and the Minister of Public Utilities to have a little doorway constructed so that they could utilize it.
Member of Parliament Sean Sobers says the government is treating the project as a priority, with several ministries coming on board to get it done. He estimates the centre could be ready for use within the next 3 to 6 months. As the debate over Trinidad and Tobago's foreign exchange crunch continues, the country's economic experts remain divided on the best path forward. While economist Dr. Ronald Ramkissoon argues that a carefully managed currency depreciation can be a useful tool for rebalancing the economy, Dr. Valmiki Arjun maintains that a weaker currency would do little to solve the underlying problem and would instead worsen the cost of living for citizens. Dr. Ramkissoon explains that simply depreciating the currency is not enough, as it must be part of a larger package of economic reforms designed to build public confidence.
The price of a US dollar needs to be adjusted to help control the demand and hopefully to encourage some reflows back into Trinidad and Tobago.
While agreeing that devaluation is no silver bullet, Dr. Arjun says what TNT needs is an environment conducive to increasing productivity, investment, and export diversity.
We need to remove the obstacles to doing business locally. And at the same time, we also need to plug the leakages in foreign exchange, like capital flight.
He also emphasized the importance of reducing unnecessary imports, such as foods which can be produced locally. Still to come in sport, TNT's Leah Bertrand finishes 4th in Beijing 100 meters.
Food Basket Marketplace is celebrating our 34th anniversary for the month of August, and you're invited. Massive deals like big deal peas and carrots, big deal kidney beans, buy 3 tins, get 1 free. Port Royal oil, 900 ml, buy 3, get 1 free. Buy 12 packs of toilet paper and get a pack of napkins free. Come and shop to win in one of our 34 shopping sprees. Big giveaways and free hampers to be won. Only at Food Basket Marketplace, Orima, Shagwanas, Champlain, and Goldfield. Food Basket, where shopping is a pleasure and the price is right. Food Basket, the nation's #1 supermarket.
Dress like you mean business. At The Working Woman, we bring you stylish, professional looks made for the modern woman. From casual to formal workwear, we've got your professional wardrobe covered.
Welcome back. Bowling off tonight's Sportcast, the Guyana Amazon Warriors topped the Trinbago Knight Riders last night by 3 wickets in a tense chase, keeping their CPL playoffs hopes alive. In today's play, the Barbados Royals powered to a 27-run victory over the St. Lucia Kings in a high-scoring encounter. Rajiv Suratsingh has all the action.
Put into bat, TKR struggled early. Monroe caught and Hales had his stumps rattled. Moeen Ali removed Nicholas Puran, leaving them reeling at 40 for 3 by the end of the power play. Darren Bravo tried to rebuild, but was dismissed for 33. At 100 for 4 after 16 overs, it looked grim. Until Kyron Pollard exploded. Facing just 17 off the last 24 balls, Pollard smashed the fastest 50 of the season off just 17. His unbeaten 54 off 18 powered TKR to 167 for 5. In reply, the Amazon Warriors also stumbled. Akil Hussain removed Moeen and Kibo Paul early. But Shea Hope counter-attacked with back-to-back sixes off Russell. And Shimron Hetmeyer followed with 3 sixes and an over, racing to 66 for 2. Then Sunil Narayan struck twice, removing Hetmeyer for 49 and trapping Hope LBW for 53, leaving Warriors needing 38 off 18 balls. Enter Dwayne Pretorius. He smashed consecutive sixes off Russell in the 18th. His partner Gudakesh Moti sealed the win with a ball to spare. The win lifted the Warriors to 4th, just 1 point behind the Falcons with 3 games in hand. TKR, already qualified, will want to tighten things up before the knockout stage. The Barbados Royals took on the St. Lucia Kings in today's action. After losing Quinton de Kock cheaply in the third over, the Royals rebuilt through Brandon King's 42 and a blistering cameo from Kadeem Alain, who smashed 39 off just 21 balls. The innings gained serious momentum in the death overs, led by Captain Rovman Powell, who blasted 41 not out off just 17 balls. He was supported by Chris Green's quick-fire 25 not out, taking the Royals to 191 for 5 in 20 overs. Johnson, Charles, August and Chase all fell early as they slumped to 26 for 3 inside 4 overs. Tim Seifert provided a brief spark of 24 of 13 before being bowled. And Tim David kept hopes alive with a powerful 44 of 28 balls, but wickets kept falling at regular intervals. Despite a late flourish from Alzari Joseph, who cracked 23 off just 14, St. Lucia Kings could only manage 164 for 9 in their 20 overs. With this win, the Royals keep their campaign alive, showing depth in both batting and bowling, while the Kings will rue a top-order collapse that left too much to do. Rajiv Surat Singh, CNC3 Sport.
Thanks, Rajiv. To the track, TNT sprinter Leah Bertrand contested the 100 meters at the World Athletics Continental Tour Gold Series at the iconic National Stadium in Beijing, China. The 23-year-old managed 4th position in a relatively tough field. Maya McCoy of the United States stormed to victory, clocking 11.20 seconds, edging out Liberia's Destiny Smith-Barnett, who finished second in 11.28. Bertrand's shaky start saw her cross the line in 11.34 seconds as she now looks ahead to the 2025 World Athletics Championships in Tokyo, Japan. Trinidad and Tobago men's national football team has arrived in Jamaica ahead of their showdown with the Reggae Boys on Tuesday night. TNT will be desperate for 3 points after their disappointing goalless home draw against Curaçao on Friday night. Central defender Josiah Trimmingham is calling for full commitment as Jamaica is considered group favorites.
We know that Jamaica is one of the top teams in the region, so we will obviously prepare properly for that game, and I think we'll be looking forward to a good matchup against Jamaica.
Head coach Dwight York is optimistic about TNT's chances against Jamaica, stating that his team is fearless.
We respect Jamaica, but we don't fear them. I don't think that they're in a real healthy place themselves, despite the result today. They won't be really looking forward to be playing against us if we perform the way we can perform. Certainly when you take a look at the second half, I think they know that they're going to be in for a very, very tough game.
TNT versus Jamaica kicks off at 8 p.m. on Tuesday night. To tennis now, in another thrilling chapter of their growing rivalry, Carlos Alcaraz defeated Yannick Sinner today to claim his... On that note, it's time for another break. We'll be right back.
Food Basket Marketplace is celebrating our 34th anniversary for the month of August, and you're invited. Enjoy massive deals like mince beef, £5 and $99. Cow heel, £5 for $79.95. Nestle cream milk, 4 for $54.95. Crown, 8 kilograms rice, $69.99. Come and shop to win one of our 34 shopping sprees. Big giveaways and free hampers to be won. Shop, save, and celebrate only at Food Basket Marketplace, Orima, Chaguana, Shafre, and Gulfview. Food Basket, where shopping is a pleasure and the price is right.
Following the conclusion of the 2025 general elections, the Guyana Elections Commission has formally declared Dr. Irfan Ali as the duly elected president of Guyana. Based on the results declared by GCOM, the PPPC secured a 36-seat majority in the National Assembly. In a speech posted to Facebook, President Ali said the victory spoke to his party's performance.
The victory of the People's Progressive Party Civic is a vindication of our stellar record over the past 5 years. It affirms that delivery matters, that promises kept are stronger than promises made, and that progress speaks louder than propaganda.
At his swearing-in ceremony earlier today, President Ali thanked his outgoing cabinet and outlined his government's mandate, including a promise to reduce taxes. And while he never made mention of Venezuela during the address, he said Guyana will seek peace with all of its neighbors.
Importantly, we'll align ourselves with our allies and international partners to cripple transnational crime, drug trafficking, human trafficking, and every act of criminality that threatens or undermines peace, freedom, and democracy.
United States aircraft were involved in a low-pass fly over Guyana's capital as President Irfan Ali was being sworn into office. All eyes will be on the skies tonight as a rare blood moon is set to make an appearance. Stargazers are being told to get their cameras ready for one of the most spectacular celestial shows of the year. The blood moon happens during a total lunar eclipse, when the Earth passes directly between the sun and the moon. Instead of going dark, the moon will take on a deep red glow caused by sunlight bending through the Earth's atmosphere. Astronomers say tonight's eclipse will last nearly 2 hours, giving viewers plenty of time to witness the glowing red orb high above. The best views are expected just after midnight, so if the skies are clear tonight, step outside, look up, and don't miss this rare lunar spectacle. Now for a look at tomorrow's weather forecast. The Met Office says mostly fair weather is expected, with a brief chance of some showers in a few areas. In the late morning to mid-afternoon, there's a high chance of heavy showers and a moderate chance of thunderstorms developing over Trinidad. Tomorrow's maximum forecast temperature in Trinidad is 33 degrees, while Tobago will experience a high of 32 degrees Celsius. Thank you to our viewers for tuning in to the weekend news here on CNC3, and a special happy birthday to my Uncle Ramesh. On behalf of the entire team, have a great night and a wonderful week ahead.
You're watching CNC3.
As Trinidad and Tobago and the rest of the Caribbean evolve in the 21st century, so is literature. Literature has often been a learning point for us throughout the decades as independent nations. But what does literature have to tell us in the 21st century as the Caribbean confronts new issues? My guest this week has been writing on the new issues as she visited Trinidad and Tobago during the Bocas Literature Festival. My guest this week is Olive Senior. Olive Senior, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Ryan.
And welcome back to Bocas Literature Festival. This isn't your first Bocas, but it's certainly one that you have been able to reflect and see how Bocas Literature Festival has evolutionized.
It's absolutely amazing because I think I might have been at one of the first, and I've been